Just please keep that in mind. And 9 times out of 10, that man is playing you, your friend, and your friend's sister, bitch. 8 a.m. classes. And yeah, we lived in the same apartment. It was awkward as fuck, trust me. I witnessed so much more drama in college than I did in high school. Be careful with the frat houses. Do not buy a whole new closet for college. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna drink in college. Hey YouTube, we're back with another video. Instead of a vlog today, we're here with a little chit chat, get ready with me. A little big sister advice, okay? With back to school season coming up very quickly, bitch. When you're seeing this, it's already the end of July, early August. I was just bored and was gonna do my makeup for fun, but I'm like, you know what? Let me do a little chit chat, get ready with me and tell y'all all the things I wish I knew before going to college. And baby, there's a lot of them. Please keep in mind, these are all the things that I experienced. If you didn't know, your girl's a UW alum. I graduated last year. Also, please keep in mind, I did not move away from home. This is also why some of my things I wish I knew aren't really catered towards a drastic move, basically. Okay, first thing is, do not take more than 3 classes per semester, per quarter. Whatever system you're on, don't take more than 3 classes. I promise you, especially if you go to a big university, but you're not gonna do well in school. It's so hard to balance school and a social life, especially during fall quarter when it's football games, it's a whole lot of welcoming events, and especially if you're a freshman. Bitch, I look like Santa. I accidentally put a little too much. In my experience, I really just went to college thinking I wanted to get it done so fucking fast and be there the shortest amount of time possible, which was a good mindset because I did finish 3 years in with my bachelor's rather than most people do 4. But I will say I barely finished, bitch. And that's why I had to take some summer classes just so that I didn't have to do that extra year. But the one thing I'll always remember is struggling so fucking hard my fall quarter. So if you go to a school that's super big with the social life, Greek life, fucking football games, basketball games, all that shit, just please keep that in mind because I promise you, you will want to go out with your friends, go out with your roomies, go do the whole little college experience and all that. At UW, they have this thing called FIG classes. All I know is it was 5 classes. Essentially, the point of it is so that you're with the same people and it's easier to network and like make friends and shit. But they're also like smaller classes. I don't know if all the FIGs were like that, but my FIG, all 5 classes that I had were smaller groups. At UW, classrooms can get up to like, I think it's 200 to 500 people, like crazy amount of people, bitch, that it's like you're really learning on your own. A FIG kind of eases you into the whole little university experience there. It is for some people. However, let me just tell you, 5 classes in college is not like the 6 or 7 fucking classes in high school. Of course, depending on your major, but even those classes were like intro. Anyway, tip number 1, don't take more than 3 classes. Listen, I know some of us, we're busybodies. We got goals to reach and we got a little timeline. Time is money, baby, okay? I understand, but I really wish my freshman year that I enjoyed my time a little more in college just because it was so go, 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 just finish school and get the fuck out of here rather than taking my time to really socialize and network and do all the works. You know, like I would go to football games, but that was pretty much it. Here and there some basketball games, but everything else, like I was just inside going to the gym, doing homework and doing work. That shit did lead to burnout. We'll go into that one right now. But yeah, just enjoy your time, sis. You're only gonna be in college for so long and it is gonna fly by. In the moment, it feels like it's gonna take fucking forever. 3-4 years sounds like a lot. Bitch, I literally blinked, I was done. I'm personally self-employed, have my own business. So coming out of college, it was so hard to make friends and to network with people because, bitch, I don't go out, I don't do anything. And then also not making friends or whatever with your coworkers at work because I work with my family. College was the time. All the people that I talk to now are literally friends that I made in college. I wouldn't have met them no other way. That really is my little second piece of advice. I wish I knew that it would be so hard to network outside of college. Once you're in it, just take advantage. Network with everybody, and by network, I mean, yes, make friends, but make connections within whatever industry you want to be in. For example, I know a lot of people did network within their internships. I personally did not do any internship, but that's only because I was already doing what I wanted to do. It's basically entrepreneurship. I need to go wet my sponges, so BRB. Okay, it's foundation time now. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible. I'm in between shades right now because I have a little tan, but it's not enough of a tan. Sis, college is truly a blessing. I know it's not for everyone, and trust me, I didn't think it was for me either. If it wasn't for Running Star and me already having most of my fucking credits, I don't know if I would have gone. But I do think because I did get financial aid and during summer classes, whenever I did want to take some, my mom helped me out, or I saved up money for like books and stuff. The fact that I had all that support, bitch, I could never thank my mom enough. Like, that is my ride or die, my rock. The fact that I had all these resources, I knew I was truly blessed. So to be in that position and not take advantage of getting a higher education just kind of felt low-key dumb to me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was already so close to graduating. I already knew I didn't have to do a full 4 years. Plus, I was getting financial aid and my mom was helping me whenever she could. And I was lucky enough to have a pretty stable income. I know there's people out there that work 3 jobs, go to school, and still try to maintain a social life. If that's you, I respect you so much. But you're determined and you're driven, and I respect that. You know what you want and you're gonna get it regardless. I love people like that. And even if you have the help and you have the financial aid or you have the resources and you still have a goal, not necessarily college, it could be whatever goal you have in mind. If you're determined to achieve that goal, I respect you. That's it. This is like probably top 3 advice. Do not buy a whole new closet for college. There are those few, you know, stragglers in class that like to play brats and be a bad bitch in class. I applaud you, okay? I love that for you. More than half of us are wearing sweats and a hoodie. We do live in Seattle too, so that is a big reason. But even if I was in California, I would wear leggings and a light hoodie, or leggings and a zip up, or literally anything but jeans, skirts. I know some business classes, the professors have required people to dress in blazers or dress business casual. Literally none of my classes required that except for some when I had presentations. Obviously, it's preparing you for the real world, and you're not gonna show up to a presentation at work in some fucking sweats, you know? But other than that, I was in sweats and a hoodie. I promise you, nobody cares. I know high school is very much like, what am I gonna wear today? I mean, you're literally in class from, what, it's like 8 a.m. to 2 or 3 p.m. Which I would put on a fashion show too. What the fuck? I really did it in high school. I'm not gonna lie, I was just lazy. But you know, I would pop out here and there. But in college, the pop out is at nighttime. So if you're gonna spend money on a new wardrobe, spend money on going out clothes. Like, imagine if you spent money on clothes for the day, for the school day, and then also at nighttime. You would be spending so much fucking money. So save your coins, sis, and just buy cute little crop tops, cute little versatile skirts that can go with whatever. I just wish I knew that, because I spent so much money my freshman year on clothes and going out clothes, even shoes, only to find out that, bitch, I would only dress up for football games and that's it. Because I wasn't even old enough to go out to the club. The other thing was like house parties, but like, who gives a fuck how you look at a house party? 1, 2, they're dirty as fuck. House parties are so nasty, so nasty. This isn't on my list, but frat houses, especially if you're a girly, be careful with the frat houses. Always go with more than one person, ideally 2 people minimum. Them boys and alcohol, not a good mix. They're creepy as fuck and they just be acting real foul, okay? So that's just a little side note. Just be careful with the frat houses. In general, you just gotta be careful, okay? People are grown as fuck in college. You're just barely getting out of high school. People are grown, so you need to be aware of your surroundings and those around you. I'm about to be your mom, okay? At parties, do not leave your drink. Do not set your drink anywhere. Cover the top of it while you're holding it. People are crazy. Just watch your fucking drink. If you gotta go to the bathroom and you gotta leave it, get a new drink. Use a buddy system. Don't ever walk around by yourself. Bitch, find you some real friends, because if you're going out with somebody, you need to be able to trust them with your life. Like, real shit. Your friend that you went with just leaves you at a party and you're drunk as fuck. Don't even get me started on the little fake friend situations, because I'll probably get into that later. Make sure you trust who you're going out with. And if you don't fully trust them, don't drink too much. You don't have to be drinking. Last thing on this little side note, don't feel peer pressured to do anything. People in college, I'm telling you, are either grown as fuck or act grown as fuck. You're gonna be, what, 17, 18 years old. You legally, in the US at least, can't buy alcohol, can't buy, can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. But it's gonna be everywhere around you. Shots here, shots there, a little here, a little, you know, there. And not only is it those 2 basic things, a lot of snow, a lot of pills, a lot of shit, okay? Don't ever feel like you have to take anything. If they're peer pressuring you, bitch, those are not your friends. Leave immediately and don't ever talk to them again, because what the fuck. Okay, I'm done being your mom for now. I was about to put blush and I forgot my whole ass contour. Back to big sis. My bad. Tip number, sis, I don't even know, but time management. Manage your time, because it will be your best friend. Let me tell you, my first year, I did not manage my time well, and that goes into the 5 classes shit. I didn't realize how much work college work is, but it's a lot of work. It may not be hard. I know that's kind of controversial, whether college homework or work is harder. I will say a lot of the work is busy work. Readings, going over your PowerPoint for no fucking reason, because they're saying a whole lot of nothing. A lot of the work is busy work, but you gotta do it. Your professors don't give a fuck. Another thing they don't give a fuck about is whether you show up to class or not. This Rare Beauty blush, it's a bouncy blush in the shade Hope. Favorite blush I've ever tried. Anyways, your professors don't care that you show up to class or not. They're getting paid regardless. The school is getting paid, they're getting paid. At my school, attendance was not mandatory. And oh, don't get into the habit of skipping classes. Once you skip that first class, you know, you start skipping a second class, then a third, then a fourth, bitch, and then you end up missing the whole fucking week. You're cooked. No, but seriously, if I could go back, I would definitely manage my time better. I get my homework done first. I know that's like a duh, bitch, but trust me, you're gonna be tempted. You're gonna be tempted to go to that game, to that party, whatever it is, and you're not gonna have your homework done and you're gonna hate yourself on Sunday when that shit's due. Towards the end of my freshman year, I started doing my homework by like Wednesday. Out here, parties and shit and going out, the little nightlife starts Thursday night through Saturday night, sometimes Sunday nights. So having my shit done by Wednesday and then getting a jump start on whatever I had the next week really was key, because I could go to a game and be fine. I could go to the after party and be fine. The game the next day, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted and then have my Sundays to just be hungover. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Listen, it's college, okay? You're gonna fucking drink. I don't care. Whoever is saying that they didn't drink in college, you know, maybe there was a few of you. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna drink in college. Anyway, that's besides the point. Sundays were my Sunday resets. Nobody's gonna do the work for you, sis. And that goes on to my next things I wish I knew. This is kind of things I already kind of knew. I did get myself in a couple situations that were just like, bitch, those were not your friends. Girls are so much drama. I don't understand it. I think I witnessed so much more drama in college than I did in high school, and I don't understand. Anyway, so if you think the drama stops in college, it don't. I'm sorry to tell you, but it fucking don't. I know there's people out there that have like 30 friends. I just don't understand. You could not have 30 real friends, in my opinion. 30 people, how do you even keep up with 30 people realistically? You have your friends, your go-to friends, your real friends, have your party friends in college. Literally more than half the people that I met in college are or were my party friends. These are the people that like know nothing about my family, no personal business, none of that shit. We just pull up to the party together or meet up at the party together. And we're here for a good time, not a long time. And that's okay. Not everybody needs to be your friend. I'm very much okay with quality over quantity. And that's exactly what it is with friends. A lot of girls be so bitter, be so jealous, have hidden animosity and all this weird shit. Baby, you don't need that. Just keep in mind that them people are not your friends, and you will know who your real friends are. And really just trust your gut, sis. And speaking of all these damn fake friends, I'm not gonna say too much about my little experience or nothing. Mainly for my independent girlies, do not have more than one roommate if you can fucking help it. And if you can really help it, don't have no roommate at all. I got roommates for my financial situation. I wanted to save money like most of us do in college. You know, we're broke college kids. That's a real thing, bitch. You're gonna be broke. So my first experience with roommates was literally my senior year of college. Why? I don't know. I did everything backwards as fuck. I lived with my mom my first year, my freshman year. My second year, my sophomore year, I moved in by myself, moved into my first apartment. It was so cute. I loved it. I loved my own space, bitch. Like, not only did I thrive, family relationships thrived, me being alone, like me being out of the house. I don't know. I was thriving, okay? However, my wallet was fucking crying. I was paying like damn near $2,200 for a fucking studio. A box. Anyways, that brings me to my senior year. My junior/senior year, my last year of college, I moved in with 3 girls. I don't know why I did that either. So my thought process was, I didn't really do the college thing, the whole college experience, but I was like, this shit is literally free for me right now. Thank God I had the support that I had. So I'm like, what are you doing, Krishna? I knew I wasn't gonna like work a regular job out of high school, bitch, out of college. I was like, how the fuck am I ever gonna make friends? Anyways, that's really why I moved into this apartment with all these girls. I was like, fuck it, let me just live this college experience for my last year, be done, and at least I'll be able to say I had not a boring ass college experience, you know? So that was my thought process. I was completely, terribly, horribly fucking wrong. Essentially, I was friends with one of them girls and the other 2 were her friends, if that makes sense. I had already kind of met them before and I was just like, whatever, they seem all right, they seem cool, it'll be fine, right? I'm not about to get messy on here because I really don't give a fuck no more. We're all extra fucking grown. We should have already been grown. I'm not even gonna say we, because bitch, I was grown as fuck and I was very mature in the situation. However, not all of us were. I'm gonna just say that. But me and my friend were literally cool with them girls for 3 months out of our 12-month lease. Entire first quarter of, not even that, like half of the first quarter of the fucking year, school year. Shit immediately went left because bitches are weird, and that's that. Everybody values different things. I value loyalty, respect, and honesty. That's just me though. So me and my friend literally got up out of there after 7 or 8 months. About 6 of those months we were not talking to these girls, and yeah, we lived in the same apartment. It was awkward as fuck, trust me. But whatever, I just went about my business, heard, witnessed the first weird shit, moved on, did not care. It was what it was. But the fact that we all still live together is what made it awkward. So anyways, if you are independent girly, anything of the sort, do not get more than one roommate. It's a lot. Not only is it a lot to live with other people, but it's a lot to live with girls specifically. I feel like guys would not have this issue because don't give a fuck and aren't dramatic. I don't know. Obviously everybody's situations are different. If you have to have 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking roommates, do thug it out, sis. But my point is, if you don't have to, don't do it. Another little side note with that point, bitch, let shit go. Do not hold on to shit in college. College is similar to high school in the fact that shit that happens in college will not fucking matter when you're out. My whole little like roommate situation, I don't care. It's no bad blood, no beef. I know my values, my morals, and the people I want to surround myself with, they just don't fit that, and that's fine. All right, enough of the bullshit. Next thing I wish I knew. I heard it all the time, but I did not take it serious. Well, I did. I just had no choice, and I didn't know it was going to be this bad. But 8 a.m. classes. Put that alarm on for 6 a.m. or whatever time your registration opens, and register for the classes that you need to get into. Don't get the shitty bullshit ass 8 a.m. classes. I think I took maybe 2 8 a.m.s. Yeah, I think 2 my whole entire 3 years. Absolutely hated them. Absolutely did not show up to them. Obviously I went to a couple to know that I fucking hated them, but when I tell you, I could not get the fuck up for the life of me. And even if I did get up, who the hell wants to go to school at 7:30 in the morning? I found that I was most productive if I took my 3 classes after 11 a.m. I would get up 8 or 9 a.m., go to the gym, walk my dog, do whatever I had to do in the morning, have my me time, then I would go to school. Okay, I know earlier I said don't skip classes, don't get in the habit of that, but let me not cap and act like I didn't skip half my shit my last 2 years of college. This is going to be controversial for sure. I'm the type of learner, like, I'm very much an independent learner. I need to learn on my own. I need to do it. I can't sit there for 2 hours in a lecture, hear a professor talk. I don't know. I stare at the words and I'm just in outer space on Saturn. Like, for real. I cannot pay attention. My attention span is like this until I do it myself. So what I would do is literally, I would skip maybe 1 of my 3 classes, whatever day it was, and I would go to the library and do my work for my classes there. You know, so it's not that I would skip and not do school, period. I would always do school during school hours. I'm not trying to do no late night shit for real. Like, if I have to, I have to. I would try not to. Learned way better. Once I started doing that, my grades immediately went up. Like, immediately. So a lot of my lecture heavy classes, I would just skip. But if you can't hold yourself accountable or you're not learning shit, don't do that. Okay, moving on. It's okay to need a break. Like I mentioned earlier, I was so like, get this shit done, let me get out of here. I was in that mentality for my entire first year. In the middle of my second year, I burnt out and I literally dropped out of school. Not a lot of people know that, but I dropped out for an entire quarter. Luckily at my school, you can drop a quarter, like kind of take a little break and still continue on the next quarter without having to like re-register and like reapply, I guess. But when I dropped out, I did not think I was going back. I literally was doing college for everybody but me. I was in the mindset of, oh my gosh, my family is going to be so disappointed. I have to do this for my mom. One of the few in the family to go to college. Like, I have to. But my grades were ass. I literally was barely passing school. Mentality, I was damn near depressed. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot on me because I was in that mental state. I couldn't give more to school. I couldn't give more to bitch anything. Really, not even myself. I moved out of the living situation I was in into my own place. I was so fucking happy. I'm telling y'all, I was thriving. Thriving so damn much that I literally was like, fuck it, I'm gonna finish school. I think I could do this now. Like, I got it, you know? I went back the next quarter. I think quarters are like 3 or 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. I went back the next quarter. My grades shot the fuck up. All because I did things for me and because I did things on my own terms. So yeah, prioritize your mental, do things for you. Baby, if you need a break, you need a break, and it's okay. It's okay to take a break. Today's lip combo, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Oh, Willy Wonka lip liner. That's from Glamlight Cosmetics. I be getting it off TikTok shop. If you haven't seen my TikToks, what are you doing? Go follow me. Go follow the socials. I'm gonna use the Kimchi lipstick in the shade Café au Lau Tut. Bitch, I don't know. Now, sister, leave that man alone. It's really not worth the stress, girl. Not take that man serious. Men in college are so unserious, and I'm not gonna say rightfully so, because why the fuck are you trying to play in my face? But it's college, and 9 times out of 10 that man is playing you, your friend, your friend's friend, your friend's sister, bitch. So don't you dare prioritize a man over your schoolwork, okay? Over your schoolwork and over yourself. It's perfectly fine to haha, kiki, and, you know, kick it with people, whatever. But don't prioritize that man. Really look into the 3-month rule. I swear that shit works. After 3 months is when I feel like you should really know a person. But after 3 months, them men be switching up. They be switching up, so just wait, okay? Do not take nothing serious for at least the first, I'm not gonna lie, 6 months. I think college needs a little like buffer. You need 6 months until you can take that man serious. A lot more things I wish I knew. I just finished my makeup already, so I feel like I've been yapping forever. So if you stayed this long, I appreciate you. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Running bands up, we got big digits. She wanna pull up and get right with it. She gonna fall like Mike, baby. Pull up, it's a hot shit, she wanna ride